All right. Well, welcome everybody to our April meeting. We have lots of exciting information to talk about tonight. So the biggest thing that we want to focus on this evening is the once April, I think it's 22nd, right? 22nd happens and we are no longer able to use our third-party apps like Post My Party and SendShare to post to groups, what that looks like exactly. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys understand that is, what's going to be going on. A lot of our Facebook parties right now are going into groups. Personal groups is how I've been setting up mine for a while, just setting up a group. And I use Post My Party. I would schedule it in there and it would post. Okay. So posting to a group is not going to be able to happen exactly the same way that it has before. And I say that because we're going to talk about some of the workarounds and some of the things that SendShare, Post My Party have come up with, some of the alternatives that we are looking at. So hold on, because it's going to be a lot of information. Okay. And we're going to be hearing from a few different people to share kind of what they have been doing and what it looks like in just different scenarios. Okay. Now, with that being said, we are going to share multiple options. Okay. And the reason that we're going to do that is because everyone runs their own business. Okay. You can decide what works best for you. Okay. So what works best for this person may not work best for this person. Okay. So we are going to show you some of the different options that we have researched, learned about, and thought through. Okay. And we're going to share those with you. And then you can kind of decide, this is what I think is going to be best for me to go with. Okay. Some of them don't have a lot of changes from what you're doing right now. Some of them have a little bit of changes, but that's the whole goal tonight, is to present to you guys some of the different options and let you decide what you want to do. Okay. Now, not every organizations are doing it different. Some organizations are saying, here, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay. And offering that. While there are some that are saying, hey, here's some different options. Okay. So we decided, after a lot of research, I've talked with a lot of executives, this is what we're going to look at doing. Okay. Just, I want to be able to kind of give you all the information and let you kind of decide which direction you want to go with it. Okay. So I asked Holly Miller if she would start us out first here. She has been running parties on Facebook, but also using a table link in her Facebook. So this is an option. I know Monica is on here. I did reach out to Monica and I asked her. Monica has been doing strictly table parties for a long time. How long, Monica, have you been doing just table parties?
About 2 years now.
Okay, 2 years now. So when it comes to table, she's going to be, Monica, I don't want to like bombard you, but she is probably one of the people on our teams that knows the most about table, because she's been doing it for 2 years and she's been through all of the changes and more changes and more changes that they have done with table.
Get out from underneath my chair. Quit.
Julie, I'm going to mute you.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was.
Hey, but I see you're at home. That's good.
Yeah, my dog's eating her bone under my chair. It's driving me crazy.
Well, I can't hear it, Julie, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You're fine, sister. Okay, so, but Monica, she's one that has done the tables only route for a while. Okay. So she would be great to bounce ideas off, feedback off of, to hear from, if you're wanting to go that route, completely wanting to skip Facebook and wanting just to go. And the reason she did that is because Facebook stopped letting her message, comment, do the party things. She can barely send a couple messages without it locking her down. Okay. So that's why she ended up switching over, and has done it for a couple of years. Okay. So Holly has been running them where she still runs her Facebook parties, but she also sets up a table link. Okay. And I asked her if she could share with us how she sets up that link. Okay, because and I'm gonna let Mandy has been working on another option that we're going to go into more detail. But we are looking at shortening our parties, shortening our posts. So they're going to be about 5 to 6 posts a day versus 15 to 16 posts a day. And how we're doing that is our graphics, we're putting multiple into one versus several just posted individually, if that makes sense. So when you look at the graphic, there's going to be like here, I'll just show you one. Okay, can you guys see this?
Yes.
Okay, so here she sent a few of these to me. So I want to show you guys these. So see how like the Cool and Serve, there's different images of Cool and Serve, a recipe. This is the electric pop and stir, and it has the microwave popcorn maker. It has popcorn seasonings. And this is an example of a new product that we have. And see how it has new and it has, just different stuff on here. Okay. So instead of having, this as a picture, this as a picture, this as a picture, see how we're kind of combining it all into one. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So the reason that majority of people I've talked with in Pampered Chef, this is what they're doing. I think sometimes people get overwhelmed with, all of the posts. Okay. So looking at shortening is not necessarily a bad thing, but also no matter what you decide, I'm looking, sorry, to this side because I have my stuff pulled up on the computer. Okay. I have someone that I need to mute.
It drops in at 8 and basically falls asleep. So
there we go. So there is, since there's going to be shorter, let's say you are wanting to post 5 or 6 a day, it's going to be a lot less for you to do. Okay. A lot less posts for you to post every day, depending on which way you decide to go with this. Okay. But also, I'm going to pull you all back over here. I stop looking to the side. But also this way, I think it'll be easier to do this table link, because if you're like, that's great, I like the content, but I want, oh, where'd we go? Come back over here. I want more. I want to be able to show them more. Okay. So with doing that, then you can put the table link in there every day. And those that want to see more products, they can click on that link and it's going to take them to more products. Okay. So that's just another option that we have. All right. I'm going to stop sharing here. And Holly.
Yes.
I'm going to give the share power to you.
Okay.
So you have it as well. All right, Holly, go ahead and you can see if it'll let you share your screen at the bottom. There you go.
That working? Okay.
Yep, perfect.
All right. Okay. I've got this party set up already in Consultant's Corner. And from here, you can go directly to table. And when it opens up, see. Of course, it's going to be slow. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So you want to go to parties and create new party.
Where were you?
And you can put the party name. There is a little bit of they don't like the long names. Because I name mine really long names, but I just copy the name and then put it over here. But I usually have to sometimes I have to shorten it a little bit and it'll tell you. But then you put the order link in. So that's the link that you already have set up.
Oh,
Party
legendary
page.
FX Imperium.
Okay, and then I put in like welcome to the party and table. And I'll put something like be sure to check out the virtual kitchen and April deals. And then the order by is just the last day of the party. I click OK. And this button right here is the important one. You want to have it clicked because if you uncheck it, then it won't give you the guests the option of seeing like you can go to table or you can go to just order. And that's why you want that box checked. So it does show up and it gives them that option. And you can put a video link in here too. You can do it through a video through YouTube. And there's some other ones, Loom or Vimeo. I don't know what that is, but you can put your video that like a welcoming video or whatever, and you can put that there. And then when you hit next, it will create a little party. But to get your content in, you have to go to Content Manager, and PC, gives you all the different content to put in there, and they show up here. So you have to, whichever one you want to put in, like the fresh spring flavors. Before it was like the wintertime stuff. So you want to continue with like whatever is happening for that season. And in this case, it's the fresh spring flavors. So you want to save that to your folder by clicking this button here. And then there's, usually last month's and the future months will be in here. So you want to do the April 1st and save those to your folders. And I already did that. So these are all the things that get saved, over time. But you want to focus on the newer ones. And so I'll hit the fresh spring flavors. And then this comes up. You don't want the Canadian one. You want the US one, unless you're in Canada. But you just hit schedule. And then you have the opportunity to click whatever parties you want. So if you're doing multiple parties, you can click multiple parties. So I'm just going to click the April one. And you have the option of scheduling it ahead, but I don't do that. I just hit post now so that anybody who's coming into the party, everything is already there and scheduled. So I hit post now and apply. And so that information will be there. And I go back to my folders and then add the April 1st through the 30th add-on. And then I hit the US version. And it's the same thing. You just hit schedule and then add the party. And then post now. And then apply. And sometimes it might take a little bit of time. It just depends on how everything's going with the system. And it might take a little bit of time for you to see the actual outline. So we'll go back to my party. Let's see. And so there, all the stuff's there. And the virtual kitchen's there, all the different demos, videos. They can also save, if they like the products that they're seeing, they can save them and make a wish list so that they can order that stuff later. But yeah, you can go through all of that. There is a shop button available for them, so they could just go ahead and shop. Yeah, when I use it, I will copy this link and I will put it into the party. I usually put the order link in the info section of Facebook. And instead of putting the actual link, order link from the party, I put this instead. So they have the option of going to table and going through all of that and seeing all the demos and everything, or they can just order. So that's the option that I give. I don't give them an option of the order link directly through the customer or the customer connection thing, this party link. I just go through table. So, but you can copy that here. And they also give you options. You can email it, text it, share it to Facebook. But I just copy it and put it into the party. So, and then pin it as a feature in Facebook so that they know that they can go there and pretty much use that everywhere. If I, have a post that I'm reminding them that there's, 3 days left in the party or whatever, I'll put that link, the link that's through table, just so they have that option. And you also can do chit chats, which are you can do videos, you can do pictures, put pictures in here, and that just sends it out to all the people who have joined. So you have to make sure that people join where this area where it says guests. That's the challenge, is getting everybody in there in to join table. So I usually offer like some sort of e-cookbook or something. I'll just say, hey, if you join, I'll send you, a prize. So, and you can also put their pictures. Like I just will sometimes grab a picture from their Facebook, the host's Facebook picture, and just put that in there. So, and that is it. I mean, it's pretty easy. So that is it in a nutshell.
Awesome.
I don't know if
That was
anybody,
great, Holly.
I don't know
Yes.
if anybody has questions.
So Holly, I know of a couple questions that they may not even
Mm-hmm.
know that they need to have, but
Yeah.
just so you clarify,
Yeah.
do they have to, there is a way, because I know we've talked about that when people go on there, it makes them put in their email or share
Yeah.
email. Is that right?
Yeah. They can opt out of the phone number,
The phone.
but I think they have to put their email in
Mhm.
order to get to table.
Okay. Do you think that keeps some people from seeing the link? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Right now, I think it's kind of confusing for people since I'm running a regular party in Facebook, and then this, as another option. I think sometimes people, when they get to that page, they don't realize that it's, going to their party, the host's party. That's the only thing I can see that may be a hindrance. But once people get in there and see and kind of, you can look around at your own convenience, I think it's pretty good. It gives them a lot more variety then you can give to them in just a Facebook party.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Holly while she's in here?
Holly, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Holly,
I ha-
I ran mine totally on Table. I found
Yeah.
that when I did the checkbox of the order link to join on the join screen, that they wouldn't actually join Table. Do you find that?
Oh. See, I've had some good response, and then I've had other parties that are just I couldn't get anybody to join.
What
Um,
I found was when I checked it, no one would join the party. And then because I don't have Facebook as that messaging option, there was no way to message whoever it was, especially if they didn't follow through and finish or even
Yeah.
order.
so you're not giving them an option, right?
No, I don't
Okay.
give them that option. They have to go to the party. And
And
then
that
if
may
they
be
put in their phone
that-
number, I use their email to email them and say, hey, part of my drawings is through through a phone number. So if you would like to add a phone number, let me know. Some do, some don't.
Okay. Yeah, that might work out better trying to funnel them into the party rather than be on Facebook.
Yes.
But I think a lot of people, because I've had some people say that they didn't know if they were actually ordering off of their party, if they went through Table, because
So
I
what
guess they
I
get
did,
leery.
what I did on Table was instead of putting just a random picture in that spot, I asked
Mhm.
for the host picture so that when the person joins that party, they see their host picture
Yeah.
really bright.
That's a good idea.
And I also did the video too, because to kind of explain what Table is too. So that helps. But yeah, it's just been a learning curve for me, but I want to totally get away from Facebook. I don't think I have the same problem. I can't message people. And some days it's worse than others. And some days I can't do anything at all. And I don't like it. And I'm trying to work my way away from it. So this may be my excuse to get totally away from it. I don't know.
Awesome. Does anybody else have any questions at all for either one of these ladies that have
I have a question. So I understand how you're connecting Table to the party to give them more information to look at, but are you creating your Facebook party as a group and then using a third party to post to it? Or are you like just using Facebook Scheduler to schedule posts, or are you doing no posts at all on the Facebook
Well,
page?
currently I'm doing groups, but all that's going to change. So
that's what we're getting ready to talk about.
yeah. So, I don't know. It may be I get to a point where I just do the pages, in Facebook if they'll let us do that. I don't know. And just kind of try to funnel people into Table from there and just post minimally on the Facebook pages that we make for the parties.
So,
But-
Amanda, because Amanda, are you the one that asked the question?
It was Melanie.
Melanie, okay, sorry. It said Amanda connecting to auto, so okay. So Melanie, I'm probably gonna start adding this Table link in there for more posts because I am gonna just do probably the 5 posts a day. But we're gonna talk about the pages option. We're gonna talk about Post My Party, censure a little bit, and then just doing like Facebook scheduler. And those are kind of, you can choose, if you want to do, Christy's going to share her, she's been running party in pages. So she's going to talk about that next as an option, because with SendShare and with Post My Party, you can do directly to pages. And it's not really that much different. Okay. For what Christy's going to talk to us about. But also, Post My Party's come out with an option. SendShare's come out with an option. And with Facebook scheduler, that's why another reason why we're shortening how many posts a day. Because if you're just like, forget all this third-party scheduling stuff, I'm just gonna schedule it. Then you have 5 posts a day that you're working around, not 16 with multiple pictures, if that makes sense. So that's another reason why we're trying to compile down the amount of pictures and the amount of posts. So you can decide, yeah, I'm gonna go with Post My Party and use Pages, or Censure, Post My Party and do Pages. Not that much of a difference. Or I'm gonna use Post My Party, or I'm gonna use Censure, and I'm gonna use a couple of their options that they're throwing at us. Or I'm just gonna do Facebook scheduler, and I'm just gonna go that way. And then I'm gonna include a table link that if people want to see more products, videos, then they have that option to go in and see more stuff. So that's kind of what we're thinking through right now. Holly, could you unshare your screen?
Yes,
Thank you, dear.
you're welcome.
Miss Christy, I'm gonna have her talk next about Pages. Because like I said, she has been doing some parties and Pages. And so she can kind of talk about the host interaction, people seeing the post, all those things that we wonder, like, is it going to be the same? Those kind of stuff. She has been testing that out. Okay. So Christy, do you need, I think you can share your screen too, if you need, if there's anything you want to share with us. Christy, I did ask her to, if she wanted to share a little bit about Censhare's option, which Christy has not looked a whole lot into. I don't know who does Censure versus who does Post My Party on here. But if you do Censure, and if you have seen the option where they're saying that you can still post in groups, but you just have to approve those posts. And so I don't know. Since I don't have Censure, I obviously haven't been able to research this. And Christy, since she's at work all day, she hasn't really done a whole lot of research on this either. But if you have Censure, they've done the videos, they've done, stuff on their end to show you guys this. But that's another reason why we're shortening the post. So say you don't have the ability to just approve posts all day, you could just post them in the morning. You could say, okay, I'm just gonna schedule it, those 5 posts to go in the morning at 8 o'clock. And then you'll get a notification. This is what I'm assuming. Like I said, I haven't seen the training, but I'm assuming that they send a notification and it says your posts are ready for approval. You approve that, boom, they send them. Okay, so that's another reason why we're shortening, because if you don't want to approve 15 posts a day, okay, you can approve, maybe 5 and do them all at the same time and just say, I'm going to do it. And that would be the same thing, because that's just in groups. Okay, so you do have that option. That's one of the options. Okay, or you could do Pages, which Post My Party and Censure are able to do to Pages. So Christy, go ahead and share what your information is about Pages.
Okay. One reason why I did not go into too much of the approving the Censure post is because they said they don't know how long Facebook will allow that, because they do want to get away from groups altogether. So that's why one reason why, besides just no time, I did not go into that. But I will show you real quick. Oh, if I can figure this out. Okay, let me get off of this. Okay, so what I've been doing, just setting up a page like a lot of you did your business page. You just click on the little waffle here, go down to page, put just put the name right there. And then you do have to put kitchen cooking. And then I put the link, the shopping link right here in the bio. And then you just create the page. And then I skip all that. And then what I have been doing too is I put the host picture right here. And then I just put like the cover photo right there. And that way they can see, you know, that it's the host who invited them. It's their party. But there's other, you know, pictures and stuff that you can do as well. Like from marketing. And sorry about my voice. I have been sick all week. So let's skip that. And then here's where I invite my host. So I will show you, that's basically how you set everything up. I mean, it's pretty simple. You can make it as detailed or whatever as you want. I will actually show you one of my, so you can see right there. So now I will show you one of my parties. You can see all pages. And right now I've had a few test parties. And so here's one. And you can see I put the host picture right there. And so,
Good idea.
yeah. And because it, you know, people are like, wait, you know, I have to follow a page. And so then they're wondering if that's really, you know, the host or whatever. So I do put, you know, Tasha's Pampersdale Spring Bash and then put her picture right there. And then here's all the posts. And I did ask down here, let me see if I can find it. I did ask, sorry, my dog just got loose, and so my little dogs are trying to kill him. Trying to find that, sorry. Yeah, I'm excited about shortening the all the posts.
I think that's really gonna, I think that will be good.
Yeah, because this is a lot. But I did ask, one thing that they said was it looks like the host is posting everything. So the guest, I asked, can you let me know in this party created as a page is much different? I'm doing a training with my team on the new way. And
So putting the host picture there does make it look like the host is the one posting.
yeah, because like this one said, I
What were
thought
their
you were
thoughts about
Tasha's.
that? Did they think that you should put your picture there instead, or what did they think?
I mean, they're the ones that suggested putting the host picture there.
Okay, so they like
Because
that.
you do have to like the page, and so it just, you know, it's another one of those pages, you know, people want you to like or whatever. And so with the host picture there, then that does make it like this one said, I thought you were Tasha's robot, you know, just being funny. The only thing I see different is when you respond, it looks like I'm responding. So, but they said other than that, everything is about the same as groups. So, and that's why I like it, is because SendShare will still post to pages. It's not hard to set up. It takes as much time as it did a group. And they said that the when they comment on a post, it doesn't, you know, get them all out of order.
I like that aspect a lot.
Yes. And as you can see right here, like in the intro, I put the shopping link. And so that's another thing I asked. Can you find the shopping link? They said, yes, it's right here in the intro.
Okay.
So I have it, you know, like I said, in the bio and then in the intro right here. So
How were their
you-
notifications? Because I know when we did the test one, I saw stuff that you posted. I could see things. I could see that you invited me. All of that showed up in my notification. Did they find it easy, like the notifications for the posts and to join, were they easy to see?
Yes. Yeah. A couple of them said that they thought actually things showed up, and Tasha has had a few, probably about 6 parties for me, and she said a lot of times in groups she wouldn't even know that her party was actually going each day because she wasn't getting all the notifications, but in Pages she's seeing like every notification, which could be another reason why we need to
Yes.
um
Look at Pages.
well look at the shortening,
Mhm.
because if they're getting that many notifications,
Right. If they are
then
actually seeing the notifications, it's going to be a lot if they get 16 a day.
yeah.
Yeah. And you guys, I don't know if any of you have experienced this lately with you feel like, man, I'm just not getting as much involvement, or people don't seem to be seeing stuff. That's because Facebook is working real hard in groups because they're shutting them down for them not to see your stuff. So if you're kind of going back and forth with what to do, I mean, I don't, Chris, you just showed us how to set one up pretty quickly. It really is not that different. Now, Christy, where
Um,
on there do you show like to post to send share?
oh,
Where's that?
okay. Let me share
Where
my
you said
screen.
that was
again.
different.
Yeah. Hang on, it's taken a second to come up.
You're fine. I just thought about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Can I ask another question?
Mhm.
Where in that bio would you put a table link? Or would you?
Could you put it underneath
No.
of it? Like-
Yeah, I'm going to start putting
Because
that
I like that
table.
idea. I just
Yeah,
don't know
I'm gonna
where to
start
put it.
putting that table link right there
Put
in the
your order
bio.
link there, and you can just say, order link for party, and then for more, posts and
Mhm.
more
Like for more-
videos. Yeah, more videos and products. Click here
Click
to see
this one?
more. Click here to see more, something like that, and then
Okay,
put that up there
cool.
too. Yeah, I think
Okay.
adding that table link, guys, this is not gonna do anything but just be extra. I mean, there's videos. They do so many graphics. It's all loaded. You don't have to do anything. It's all there. So just sharing that link is just obviously going to give them more product information. So,
Well, and it gives them the option. They
Right.
can or they don't have to.
right, exactly.
Okay, can you see my screen, the send share?
Yes.
Okay. So now what you do to you don't have to put send share on your page or anything like that.
You
You
don't have to
go
put it on your page now, like your Facebook page.
right, like on groups you had to click settings and then go down and add send share and all that.
Okay, you don't have to do that. Okay, that's
No,
what
you don't do that. And so what you do on let me I'll refresh this.
Is there a limit to how many pages we can have at one time?
So far right now I have I think 6 on there.
And it's not saying anything.
No.
That's good.
Yeah. So I think, and if you guys have seen anything about that, I think some people that run numerous parties in a week have ran into maybe some issues with how many pages you can set up. But if you're not doing an extreme amount every single week, so far it hasn't flagged. So
Okay, what you do when you add send share, you just copy the you just copy the URL up here. Go to send share, and then you find that party. It says Tasha's Pamper Chef Spring Bash right here. And so now you just click on the little people, go to URL, and you just paste that right there. I'm not going to because I already have it. But you just paste it and then link it, and that's it.
Okay.
And then and then you go ahead and make the little heart, blue, black, whatever it is.
Okay.
And that's it. So it's on there.
I have another question.
Sure.
How do you pin them? How do you pin the pages like we pinned groups?
If you go over here to see where her picture is right here. Over
No,
here in
you're
the
still
top.
on share.
It's only showing us the send share page, Christy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, we can't see what the other one is.
Um,
There it is.
okay. Now can you see the
Yeah.
picture right here?
Yes.
If you click on that and click all profiles, here's the pages that I have. So here's
So there's not a need to pin them then because they're
no,
gonna list them
it's
for
all
you.
right here. There's Tasha's, and then there's my personal page. There's the test page I was just setting up. There's my business page, and then my other parties right here that I have going.
But do they stay in
Okay.
order, like newest to oldest?
No, but I mean, they're not that hard to.
Okay,
Most
so
of us
if
are
they
not going
don't
to
go there,
have. Huh?
if they don't show up there,
I haven't had that happen because
okay.
I mean, it's right here where you're.
I mean, because I'm having trouble with mine pinning now anyway. They may pin on my iPad, but then they're not pinned on my phone, and it
Yeah,
drives
there's
me crazy.
nowhere to pin it on here because
Okay.
once you hit profiles, see it says see all pages, then it's all just
Uh-huh.
like right here.
They'll always
Okay.
show up there because I run several pages through I have my own. I have my personal page, I have my business page, I have my church page, I have my kids' church page, and then I have my church camp page. And so I'm familiar with that part of the pages. And so yeah, they'll always show up there. You just click all profiles
Okay.
like she did. They'll
Good deal.
always be there. I have to scroll through all of mine all the time to be on the right one.
Awesome.
Chrissy, I have a question.
hmm
Do you set those pages up on your business page or on your personal page?
No, I just it's on my personal page because once you set it up, then it's its own page.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's not. So I mean, it will be like my personal page was there on the profile, and then each page that I set up for the party is on there as well.
So it's through your personal
Yeah.
page.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that little waffle right there by your little picture up to the top
Okay.
right.
All righty.
What about messaging people? How can you message people like you do in the groups? Is it still the
just-
same?
Yeah, if you just click on just a second. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this girl, she just had a party just a couple months ago. She's doing this, her and her friends, for me to practice, and they're getting some goodies from me. So there's not that many in her party. Trying to see where. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can click on. I'm trying to see if there's a way to message them because I haven't tried to.
If you click on those three dots, what does it do? Mm.
Maybe if you follow her.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that one.
like on my church page, people can message me and then I can message them back.
Yeah, I was
through
gonna say,
Yeah.
that's
my
what we always
page.
encourage in our groups right now is for them to send us a message.
Yeah, because I
That
don't
would
see a
probably
reason.
just have to be a focus, every
Right.
give them a reason to message you, whether you're welcoming them, whether they're, do a game every day where they have to message you, give a prize, I'll give a e-cookbook to everyone that sends me a message today, just find ways to get them to message and interact with you.
Yeah, because it's not showing any way where I can message.
Which
message.
honestly, even with groups, even though you could message them, that didn't mean they could see it. The ones that saw it and interacted the most with me anyways are the ones that personally messaged me first.
Right.
Gave them a reason, to message me. That's the ones I saw that actually saw the messages and usually responded. So
Can I ask
I have a question.
go ahead, Rhonda.
I was just wondering if we're doing the party still on our personal page, what is the purpose of the business page?
We used to have to, so I'm going to share a post my party video with you in just a little bit, but we've been doing Facebook parties, gosh, for what, 7 years. So within that period of time, there have been a lot of changes. With Facebook trying to say you can do this, can't do this. Business pages was a time when they weren't allowing us to post on our group. They said, we need you to go through your business page. So we all started having to set up business pages, and all the parties had to be set up through pages. And that was a period of time where Facebook was trying to get us to do this, kind of like they're shutting down third party to going into groups right now. They're, constantly trying to control, how we're doing things. But the reason I heard that Facebook is trying to shut down groups is because there have become so many groups that it's like logging down Facebook, because whatever the backside of it is, because there's so many groups set up, they're tired of people, so many groups being on, because you don't delete the groups ever. People just have to leave the groups because they're too hard to delete. So, but used to, we had to set up, that's what they told us. They wanted us to set up a business page. They wanted us to set up the pages within their business page. That's not what they're saying now. They're saying you guys can you guys can do regular pages. So you don't have to do it within your business page. Now you can use business page still as a place to add people to and use it as your business page if you want, but you don't necessarily have to set up your parties through that.
Yeah. And it's actually not like on your personal page, because once you set up a page, it becomes its own page to where you have to flip through either your personal page, or you have to get on the party page, Tasha's party page or Holly's party page, to actually get on. So it is separate than like how groups you would set it up through your personal page or on your business page. This is actually a page that you have to set up. And they said there is a way to delete pages. I have not looked into that yet. My schedule is not allowing me to do much. I have actually my daughter over here right now doing some of my geography assignments because I just have way too much going on right now with all 15 hours of school plus work full time. So,
Well, thank you for the info.
And if anyone has any questions on, okay, you did that really fast, can you show, pages again? I would be more than happy to do a Zoom, with people too, just to help set up a couple of pages. So just message me if you want to do that, or I
Maybe
will
you can
also do a
set up, like,
video
I'm gonna say
that
maybe
I
you
will
set up,
post.
that only took a couple minutes. Maybe
Yeah.
just like taking a video of here's how you set up a page if someone wants to just watch that part of it. Okay. So I'm curious if I even need to talk about this. Are there any of you that use Post My Party that have not seen some of the changes that they're throwing out? Anybody? So Post My Party, they came out with a way to still post to groups, but it is through Chrome, and it is a little bit different. It's not using the same way. It's posting the same, but it's not using the same way to do it. And a lot of research went into it, a lot of lawyers and stuff, but they found a way for you to basically still post to groups, but you have to, by using Chrome versus how we were doing it, because it pulls it differently, but also you have to leave your computer pulled up while it's posting, which if you were doing 5 posts, you could leave it up for a little bit, have them post and whatever, but I don't know. To me, the Pages option seems pretty good. Because my only fear of continuing to try to post to groups, no matter what it is Facebook is, I feel like, limiting the amount of content that's seen and interaction right now. So to me, I'm not sure that going to groups, even if it's send share and then giving approval to schedule, or it's Post My Party and leaving your computer open and downloading this Chrome thing and they post to the group, to me, I'm like, Facebook is trying to restrict them. So I don't want to put anyone in jeopardy, flag stuff, that kind of stuff. Okay. So I think, to me, the best option that I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to start setting up Pages. I'm going to use the outline with shorter posts. And for now, I'll probably, because Post My Party and SendShare both easily post back into Pages, but I'm also going to set up a link to Table as additional posts and videos information that if they would like to check out, and just even doing a reminder post every day. Hey, don't forget to check in this link. I have a lot more posts, products, and videos that you can click on to watch here. So those people that want more, because you have those people, they do want to see more. And you have those people that they're just fine with the 5 posts. Yep, give me the link. Yep, good to go. So you have that variety, but you'll have that option to give people that table link for those that do want more. So I think, personally, I think that's a great way to do it. So does anybody have any more questions? We want
I
to
have
do. April, was that you? Oh, sorry.
It was me.
Oh, Lisa,
It's
what was your question?
Hey, Christy, are you finding on the Pages that you're getting more participation, like on the games and stuff?
Well, on 2 of my parties are they just started today. Or like, I just set them up today. The other one, that party, I'm not seeing any participation really right now, because that is just people trying it out. It wasn't for her to get sales or anything like that. She knew she wasn't going to get sales. So for her doing this for me, I'm giving her some free Peppered Chef and a couple of her friends that's in it. They're, just trying it out, giving me feedback on what they're seeing, if they're, noticing anything. So I know on all the research that I have done on Pages, then a lot of people said that their participation has increased because they're seeing everything. Facebook's not blocking it.
Yeah, because I
So
know on groups there were a lot of people that were like, oh, I didn't even, what game, because they didn't get
Right.
a notification.
Right.
yeah, so they are saying, a lot of them are saying that they are seeing a lot more participation, like it has doubled. So
Well, that's
I'm
good.
hoping I will find out even more with my parties that are starting on Pages, like my actual real parties that are starting on Pages this weekend.
Christy,
Okay,
maybe you can follow up this next week with us, just kind of
Yeah.
do a post, maybe how it's
Yeah,
going,
hold on.
presentations like. stuff like that. Mandy, do you have anything you want to add about, the template and combining some of these pictures and anything that you want to add to the template stuff?
Not really. I'll have it ready. I'll have it completed soon. Basically, just shortening it like we talked about. Gonna go to 5 to 6 posts a day instead of like 8 to 10. And just making those collages. Oh, there I am. Sorry.
Oh, just like
Where
you're
am I
in a
at?
black room.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I don't have anything really to add, but I'm probably gonna still use Post My Party, and I'm gonna do a gateway to table.
hmm
That's probably what I'll do, but
Are you doing pages, do you think?
I'm gonna see what happens. I'm thrilled that that's an option, but I'm gonna wait and see. We only have 10 days
Mm-hmm.
to see what the Chrome extension's about. I use several Chrome extensions. I still use the one that does the sends reminders out to everybody in my parties. And I use a couple other ones. So I'm willing to try that. If it's a problem, I'll move on to Pages.
Yeah. So I'm guessing anyone that's on here that's on Post My Party, there is a video and you will see it first thing when you get on there because they will send you notifications and reminders about it. So there's a video on there explaining the Chrome extension, how it works, all that information. So you can see exactly what that is. Because that may be a good option. So then you have Mandy on the other end, who's still going to try to do in groups that way. So we kind of have a few, trying different stuff that will have different opinions on, okay, this is working, this is going great, this is not going great, I'm going to try this, so that's what this is about. Like I said, this is not the first time that Facebook has thrown something like, we're going to stop doing this, we're going to start doing this. So you can pick and choose kind of what you want, but we're still going to have the outline. We're just shortening it some. So you guys are still going to have those options. So there's really the changes and stuff. They're not going to be stuff that you're having to research hours, to try to figure out. So I think that at least it's pretty minimal. We'll get through this. It's going to be okay. So I think it'll be good. I'm excited about shortening the outline. I'm excited about that part. So
if you're shortening the post, like the party days, are you leaving the link open longer for them? Because like I run mine from Friday to Friday so that you get 2 Fridays in there. So at least one of them is a payday.
Mandy, how many days of posts are you doing right now?
Currently, I do 6, and I definitely extend the parties without posts to hit that next payday. I'll leave it open. It doesn't bother me at all, but I don't want to have 10 days of posting.
Yeah, on the outline,
which we don't have.
On the outline, what are you doing though? Doing?
I'm doing 6 days, and I was gonna. I would like to go to like 4 days, but that's I can't make that decision for you, Melody.
I want to do
You know
4
what I'm
days.
saying?
So what you're saying is you're providing 6 days worth of posts, but you can choose
Yes.
how many days you want to do it. Actually,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
if
going
you
to be
want
doing the
to
4
4,
days.
Whatever.
What are you doing, Christy?
I'm going to be doing 4 days and with, less post.
Okay.
So
I would like
Mandy
to
and I will be working on this to try to figure out to get the best outline to you guys each month. So
Yep.
She's helping out a lot and greatly
She's
appreciate
doing the
that.
graphics for us. She's combining a lot of those pictures and putting them into, 1 or 2 graphics versus all the graphics. So that takes a lot of time. So we really appreciate her combining some of this stuff for us a lot. And we'll
appreciate all
still,
that
we'll still
Christy
do
does.
the send share and post my party, because I know we still have some that work on both, and probably posting it just into that outline, the hot shots outline, you know, that we do. So those things are probably not gonna change. We'll still post those the same way, just the amount of content and stuff is gonna cut down. And guys, if you want to use Facebook Scheduler, there's that option. It's so easy. So easy. So if you've never used Facebook Scheduler before, it is just an amount of going in, making your post, and then there's a little calendar thing, and you click on the calendar and you say, yep, I want to do this on Monday at 8 o'clock, done. And so that's another reason why we're shortening the post too. So if people want to just use Facebook Scheduler, there's not going to be as many posts, and there's not going to be as many pictures for you to, because it's a lot if you have 15 posts and some of those posts have 7 pictures in each one. The thought of, and guys, I will tell you, when Facebook's made some of these changes a few years ago, and I lost my whole entire profile in 2020 and had to restart again, I had to use Facebook Scheduler for a year, and I would run 6 parties a week and do 15 posts a day in each of those parties. And I did it all by Facebook Scheduler because I was so afraid to use a third-party app. So I've done it for a year, so I know exactly what it's like to run multiple parties. But I will tell you, 5 posts a day sounds glorious with 1 graphic. I could handle that if I want to do Facebook Scheduler. So that's an option too. So you guys can choose, but the biggest thing, guys, continue to book your parties. That's, and people also reaching out and saying, hey, I've got a new way that I'm, who would be interested in being a guinea pig? I have a new way that I'm testing, and doing some party styles. So who would like to be, I'm looking for 5 people to be my guinea pig to try this new party style. See if you can get some bookings that way, and try it out, and maybe offer them, a free gift if they are one of your 5 that will try this new party style for you. So, something to think about there as you're trying to get bookings too. So.
And don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't know, if you're starting pages or if you're starting Facebook Scheduler and you don't know, just post it on Team Hot Shots. And one of us can help you. We've been talking about this now for what, 2 months? It seems like, and we've been trying different things and having our own meetings with it, and just so we could give you guys the best option. So don't be afraid to ask. I don't mind going over it. I know Mandy doesn't. I know Melody doesn't. I know Holly doesn't mind. We will definitely help anywhere we can. And Melody, are we going to discuss too about the other thing that Mandy had brought up to us about going ahead and scheduling all your posts in the party? Remember we talked about that?
Oh, the preloaded party?
Yes.
That is an option as well.
Because I want to start doing some of those too.
That is definitely an option.
Mandy, have you done them yet where you want to
No,
say about it? Or
after my failed attempt, because I accidentally also posted into my business page, so that
are you planning on doing any more? Are you planning on booking any?
Yes, I am. And I have 2 friends that I talk to a couple times a week that have done them and are having some success.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a very good option as well.
Okay. So we'll let Mandy have a couple of those parties. She's been talking with some other Pampered Chef consultants that have been doing them. A lot of people are switching to this style of party. So it is going to be another option that may have some really good success. So, but I don't want her to try to explain it when she hasn't ran them herself yet. So we'll give her a little bit of time, maybe our next team meeting, so we can kind of try some of this, come back together and say, hey, this is what's working. This is what I've struggled with. Here's some ideas. And then maybe Mandy can come at us with another option, maybe next month. We'll go about it that way. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
To break and rejoin next month. Go team.
Yeah. Right.
April, do you have our drawing winners?
Yes, I do. I created a wheel spin and still have first winner is Melanie, It just said Melanie on the screen.
Yes, is she on? Melanie, are you still on? Yes, you are. I see you. Yay!
And the second winner is Darlene.
Yay! Awesome, Darlene. Okay, so we got Melanie and Darlene. Well, I have some mail that I'm going to be sending out here soon. Would you two ladies mind just messaging me your address real quick? Because I kind of use that as a reminder too of, yep,
Sure.
ladies I need to send gifts to. So, but thank you guys for being on here and wanting to have successful businesses and trying to see what it takes, you know, to do that. So I really do appreciate your time and you being on here. This will be recorded. So if there's anything you want to go back and watch again, but yeah, like Christy said, you have any questions, just shoot a message, shoot a post on Facebook in our team page, and one of us will see it and try to answer it for you guys. So we are all in this together. We're all learning together. And so we will all move forward together. So, but are there more questions? I see some questions coming in here. Hold on. Destiny, I did see your question, and she said, I know that Facebook has added group chats for the groups. Can we not try to run a party in the group chat? She said she's new and she hasn't even tried posting her own parties yet, but she was just random thoughts. So I don't know if you guys saw, like, when you do create a group, you can do a chat. So I'm guessing you're asking, can you just post stuff in there? Like create a group, add people to it, and then do a group chat and then post in there. Is that what you're asking? Is she still on here? Yes, she is. Destiny, and I'm not sure. Yes. Okay. She said yes. And I have not tried. Has anyone seen that or tried doing anything with the group chat? I haven't either. But I mean, heck, it could be something to look into and think about. So I don't know how the group chat within the group necessarily, I mean, I see when I set up events, I will see a group chat pop up that people comment in, but I don't know if I haven't really dealt with the group chat within a group. So, but always a thought. I just haven't done anything with it. So, but all right, it is 9:13. So I'm going to let you guys go. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being on here. And let's go book some parties and have a great rest of our April. All right, guys, talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.